Triple H delivered a five-finger death punch last week with 5 releases. This week it's a 2-nostril annihilator with Von Wagner and Cameron Grimes out the door. Welcome back to Fog Wrestling. Von Wagner was yesterday. We weren't even going to bother talking about him, but then Cameron Grimes went and cried about it, so we may as well talk about both of them.
Yeah, 2-for-1 special. If we can't talk about this, what can we talk about?
Von Wagner didn't cry about it. Von Wagner didn't even talk about it, but let's just talk about Von Wagner. I mean, I didn't mind him in NXT. I'd say there's probably about 100 people you could release before the guy, but he's gone. Will I miss him? Not really. But I think his therapy sessions were alright. Poundland Tony Soprano was alright for me.
Yeah, I liked it. I thought it was decent.
It was decent for Von Wagner, but he's gone. But let's talk about Cameron Grimes, right? Because Cameron Grimes has cried. Cameron Grimes took to Twitter. He cut a teary-eyed promo sitting in his boxers with his skinny, flabby Adam Cole type of body sitting there looking quite pish. Should have gone to Specsavers. But anyway, let's talk about his interview, his bloody statement. He said, "This is Trevor Lee, also known as Cameron Grimes. I just got off the phone with WWE and unfortunately I've been released from my contract. 5 years ago, the last thing I was able to tell my father was that I signed with the WWE. I loved working here. I loved working at the WWE. I want to thank absolutely everybody that's helped me. I could sit here and name off a list of people, but the video might be a little bit too long. Even though you guys haven't seen me in the past year, I've been trying my best to learn from everybody that comes through. Everybody that would let me sit there and listen, but if you're a fan of mine, I'm here to let you know that it's a damn fire lit under my ass. Man, all I want to do is work. All I ever want to do is work.
TNA is hiring.
This is all I've got, man. But hey, the good news is there ain't nothing going to be stopping Trevor Lee now, baby. Let me tell you that. I love you guys. If you're watching this, I love you. We're going to figure this out. This isn't what I wanted to do at all. The WWE is all I ever wanted to do and be. But if I have to go somewhere else to show them, I guess that's what I've got to do. Thank you, guys." Tears trickling down Cameron Grimes' dome into his skinny stomach, whatever. But, I mean, is it worth crying over? I mean, look at Cameron Grimes' face here. That's meltdown mode.
True, but I mean, working for WWE is a big thing. Not the most manliest thing to do, but if he cried a few tears without it being on camera, I wouldn't have an issue with it. Like, to be honest.
Yeah, but he's not. Yeah, but he's almost dead. This, so Tony Khan gives him like 20 million. That's what I genuinely feel he's done here. I
don't know. You just see people like Drew McIntyre getting released, and they don't really come on and cry about it. You know, they go and reinvent themselves and get over to an extent where WWE need to bring them back. And I think that's the best way to go. I
think there's a time and place, right, for tears in wrestling. I think it's when it's when someone dies. I think it's when someone retires, like who's had like a 30-year career, like when Ric Flair was greeting. I know Ric Flair greets every week, but when he's crying, when Shawn Michaels is crying, when Edge is crying, you know, when Eddie died and Benoit was crying on the ramp, when Benoit died and they're all crying, when Owen died and they were all crying, I think that's justified, right? Because it's death, and retirement is a massive... Retirement in WWE means you've done something in the business. It doesn't mean you're a fucking jobber. Cameron Grimes has been employed for 5 years, he said. He got called up a year ago, pretty much. We haven't seen him pretty much in a year since he had a wee mini feud with Corbin. I'm not going to pretend this. I mean, this guy is... We would say this guy could get released and no one would notice. And we haven't noticed. The only reason we've noticed is because he's cried about it. I'm not going to cry about it. He's crying about it. It's sad that it was the last thing he told his dad, but hey, at least he got to tell his dad that he joined the WWE.
Yeah, his dad's proud of him. Aye. So it's a good thing. Yeah. I don't know if he's expecting to stay in WWE for 30 years and have a legendary career. Not everybody gets that.
No.
You know, not everybody can be the Undertaker.
No.
I mean, Cameron Grimes.
Like Ken Shamrock lasted Ken Shamrock lasted like 2 years in WWE.
It's not the end. I mean, no one's saying that Cameron Grimes can't ever come back. But right now, and is it harsh on Cameron Grimes? I would say yes, from a standpoint where, there could have been about 50 people that you'd released before him.
Yeah.
And Cameron Grimes might be sitting at home thinking, why have they released me and not this guy? Or why? But that's what Von Wagner can be thinking as well. That's what Jinder Mahal can be thinking. That's what Shia Lee can be thinking. Do I think that the people we've seen released in the past few days are like 9 of the most deserved releases possible? No, absolutely not. But, you know, life sucks and sometimes you don't get what you want. So, I mean, Cameron Grimes, like, someone will hire him. See if Tony Khan's not interested, you can guarantee TNA will be. Well, we'll see this guy wrestling in a few months.
Yeah, I think we will. But I mean, that's just not. He's in his boxers greeting about it, man. I'm sorry, I can't back that.
It's not a good look. That's all I'll say.
Like, see when Stone Cold took his ball and went home, did he start fucking greeting? Did he cry into the ball, the crystal ball? It's not a good look, right? But I mean, Cameron Grimes, he'll find a job somewhere. TNA are hiring. They definitely will take Cameron Grimes, and he probably will be pushed into a big role. But anyway, guys, that's it for Fog Wrestling. Be back with a Raw review later. SmackDown quarters, Collision quarters, all that stuff. Till then, peace.